is now joining us. He's a former director of the Central Bureau of Investigation. Thank you so much, Mr. Singh, for joining us on this particular occasion. It's about 10 minutes from now that we are told that the flight is expected to touch down at the Palam technical area. In your years as somebody who has been associated with investigation, what is the kind of wealth of information you believe that our agencies will be able to glean from Tahawwur Rana, and what are the legal implications as far as the case is concerned from your perspective, sir?
See, the first thing is that basically the statement of Hadley and his interrogation gave us all the clues about who were the deep state in Pakistan, who were the people involved, which were the terrorist organizations, who were the people from the ISI and the Pakistan Army. Now, this gentleman, Mr. Rana, should be able to validate all those whatever Hadley said, plus give a lot of more information, because Hadley was doing it voluntarily. He knew he can't be extradited. They had already given him a pardon and assurance, not pardon, but an assurance in the US that you will not be extradited to India. So Hadley had no real stakes. He could say whatever he wanted. But now Rana is going to be under a lot of pressure. I don't know what extraditions have some conditions. They, like, if you come from Europe, then they say death sentence is out. You can't give a death sentence to a person, any criminal who you extradite from Europe. I don't know if America has this. Has India given any particular assurances to America, to the US? Have US asked for some assurances? If they haven't, then I think Rana is in a very, very difficult position. He has to cooperate with the agency. Otherwise, he's going to be in big trouble.
Right.
And he is not such a simple person as just running an immigration agency. He has a lot of connections in Pakistan. He is, I think he's even bigger than Hadley as far as this operation is concerned, because he was guiding Hadley in all the actions. And he is obviously was connected with the terrorist organizations as well as with the ISI in Pakistan. So it's not going to be so easy for him to get away, and he is going to be properly interrogated. Now he's in Indian custody. He knows that. So it's not, he can't just sit and deny everything and just keep quiet. That won't work. Right. So I think, and this is a big extradition. I think after Abu Salem, who came in for the Bombay blast in 2004, we have not had any. I know all these guys in Pakistan are there. Saeed Hafiz, Lakwi, Daud is there. So I don't think we are going to get any of those guys back, no matter what this Rana says. But the important point is that it will expose the Pakistani deep state, for the world. Right. Everybody will know that they were behind this bomb blast. They cannot deny it. Yeah. Because every time Pakistan says, show us the evidence, show us the evidence. Now all the evidence is going to be out there.
And also, Mr. AP Singh, they always have denied. They always maintain that they are non-state actors who are, misusing their territory, so on and so forth. So that argument, do you think, once and for all, will be nailed once Tahawwur Rana's testimony comes out?
Absolutely, because, they keep saying, give us the evidence. Now there will be evidence, his statements will be there. He will tell you the names. Because, Kasab and all were all foot soldiers. They were not really the guys behind the scene. And they probably wouldn't even know who are the people behind the scene. The guys who orchestrated this whole thing. So Rana will definitely have all that. So I think it's a big catch. You have to congratulate the government, the investigating agencies, and particularly, I think, President Trump. He has really taken this, in a very strong way, and he has absolutely, he very clearly said that we're going to send him there. And that was the end of the subject. In 2 months, you got it.
Right. And also, this moment, is it also very, very symbolic for you? Because, 17 years hence, after perhaps what is the worst terror strike that India has ever faced, India is steadfast, and we have been consistent in demanding this individual and his extradition from the United States. The fact that we have been persistently and doggedly following this case for 17 years, do you think that sends out a message to the world that India is perhaps, not the country to be messed around with, because we will pursue anyone who even dares to carry out such a dastardly attack?
This is a difficult question that you're asking, because yes, we do pursue, but it depends on the country concerned. After all, we do pursue with Pakistan, but do they send anybody to us? No. So we do pursue. Europe is another example. We continue to pursue. We don't, that Kim David of the Purulia arms dropping case, we continue to pursue him. He even admitted that he had dropped arms. He was responsible, but the Danish government never gave him. So it's just you keep trying, and sometimes the governments change, attitudes change, courts change. One of the biggest things against India, at least I can give you from Europe, is that they say the human rights conditions in India are terrible. The jails are bad. If the person goes there, he'll get killed. He'll be tortured. So they don't send anybody back. But now let's see. It's not that we don't try. We keep, the Indian agencies have been always trying to extradite people, but it's difficult. Here, it's been a big success. So we have to congratulate them, and the government. Everybody must have worked in close cohesion. The diplomatic people, the diplomats there, the investigating agencies.
And those arguments sound very familiar, sir, because several of those pleas were actually used by Tahawwur Rana in the US courts when he was seeking some kind of relief.
Yeah,
but fortunately, the courts didn't grant that relief.
Yeah. US courts didn't. The European ones are very. They think that human rights is a very particular. They're very sensitive to human rights, and no matter how many assurances we in India have been giving, they don't. They have not been accepting them.
Certainly there, but certainly a big catch for India, and one will have to see what it is in terms of the actual, impact in terms of the investigation that is revealed. Thank you so much, Mr. A.P. Singh, for joining us and sharing with us your perspective, sir.
Thank you.